What ethical dilemmas exist in data usage? Imagine a world where every decision is backed by data, but behind the scenes, tricky questions about right and wrong start to pop up. When organizations collect and analyze data, they face choices that can impact people's lives deeply. For first-time managers and young professionals stepping into leadership, understanding these questions is key to making fair and responsible decisions. One big concern is privacy. When personal information like health records or financial details are gathered, it can feel invasive if not handled carefully. Leaders need to make sure data is only collected with clear permission and used respectfully. If not, trust can quickly break down, and legal troubles may follow. Another issue is informed consent. People should know exactly what data is being taken and how it will be used. Sometimes, consent forms are confusing or buried in long terms and conditions, making it hard for users to understand what they agree to. Leaders should keep things simple and transparent so users truly understand what they are signing up for. Bias and fairness also come into play. Data sets can be incomplete or skewed toward certain groups, leading to unfair decisions. For example, if hiring data favors one demographic over another, it can unfairly exclude qualified candidates. Managers must regularly check their data and models for bias and correct any unfair patterns. Data security is another critical point. If organizations do not protect data properly, breaches can happen, exposing personal details to unauthorized people. Leaders have an ethical duty to implement strong security measures, like encryption and access controls, to keep data safe. Transparency and accountability are also vital. When decisions are made by complex algorithms, it can be hard to explain how they arrived at a conclusion. If mistakes happen or outcomes seem unfair, leaders need to be able to clarify how decisions were made and take responsibility. Sharing or selling data without clear permission is another dilemma. Doing so can break trust and violate ethical standards. Leaders should only share data when necessary and authorized, making sure downstream users also follow ethical practices. Balancing business goals with ethical obligations is often challenging. Companies want to use data to grow and improve, but they must do so without infringing on individual rights. Embedding ethical principles into data strategies and following laws like the General Data Protection Regulation helps keep decisions fair and legal. For those new to leadership, it's helpful to create clear policies on data collection and use. Training teams on recognizing bias and protecting data is also important. Open communication about how data influences decisions builds trust. Staying updated on data laws and ethical standards ensures compliance. And encouraging a culture where concerns about data practices can be raised without fear helps everyone stay responsible. By understanding these dilemmas and addressing them thoughtfully, emerging leaders can build trust, reduce risks, and make decisions that are both effective and fair.